Hey guys, this is Coffee Chug, and what I want to do is I want to share a little unboxing video. And so I run a Make Yourself Into a Maker PD series, and we are getting ready to launch Make Yourself Into a Maker builds 4 and 5. And so with each PD, participants get $100 worth of material that we use in the workshop for them to take back to their schools that they could literally just plop out literally the very next day and have kids start to make and tinker. And so this is the contents of the next box, and I thought it'd be pretty cool to kind of create like an unboxing video so you could see what they get. And so in these builds 4 and 5, we'll be spending one day with the Makey and the other day doing what I call literally making, where we're going to create maker projects focused around picture books for all grade levels. So when we get into the box here, the beauty of this banker box, I used to go to plastic tubs, but I actually moved to the banker box because if people go back to their school, if they don't need this for storage, they can cut it up and the kids can use it for their own projects. And so start to think about that recyclable type component. And so the first thing that they're going to get is I've put together this manual, this Make Yourself Into a Maker builds 4 and 5, where we're going to spend some time going through. It's just all our resources, our agenda, our checklist, and just some different things that we want people to be doing throughout the 2 days. And so they get this manual. It's links to all the websites, resources, and online tutorials and everything that we use. The other thing that they get, because it is the Makey workshop, everybody's going to get their own Makey kit. And you can go to the link if you want to learn more about a Makey if you're not sure what that is, but it's amazing. They will also get with that, because I believe that we have to empower educators and not just give them a one-stop shop workshop, but give them the resources needed to be successful back in the classroom. So I've printed off copies from the Makey. I've printed off their educator guide, which I got it bound and in color, which is just a lot of great ideas that Makey has put together for educators. I also ran copies of their other PDF about all these sample lesson plans. A lot of times as educators, we just need a place to start. And so there's all sorts of amazing ideas, a lot of subject areas and grade levels. And then the last, I made the other copy with Legos. A lot of educators do have access to Legos. So how can we start to mix and match the materials that we have so it's not just these standalone kits, but we can start to immerse them. So I provided them that as well. And normally I'm not one of so many books, but this particular case I felt the need. So I got them the ultimate resource, the 20 Makey projects for the Evil Genius by Colleen and Aaron Graves. This book is like the Bible of amazing projects, high-level projects. And so I thought this would be great for them. They might have some time to actually do one of these projects if they need their own idea. It's great for students to have access to in the makerspace or classroom so they can see what could be. Oftentimes we do the low-level stuff because we don't know any different, and this book right here is a game changer. So I bought this as well because you need this in your resource as a collection for your makerspace. Participants are also going to get this bag, and in here they're going to get Play-Doh. They're going to get a 9-volt battery. They're also going to receive an LED light that's already wired, and then the 9-volt battery connector. So we're going to do this as we start to look at circuits and have a whole slew of activities and things we're going to do with this. But this is everything that we'll use in the beginning as they go to explore that route. They will also just get a piece of foam that we'll be using to create their controllers and switches. Provided everybody their own roll of aluminum copper tape. Everybody gets their own 6B graphite pencil. Everybody also gets extra 5 alligator clips because sometimes the 7 that they come with isn't enough. They get their own set of box cutters, so I usually provide this every single time. You can never have too many of these. And then the last thing they're going to get in this particular box is this awesome book, Not a Box. So in day 2, when we talk about literally making, we're going to start off with this book. We're going to read it. Everybody's going to then create a project based on this book. So we're in it together as a group project as we start to think about how can we intertwine literacy as well as our core content standards or whatever subject they're teaching in with maker activities without losing the power of play and tinkering and experimentation. So we will do this book, and then they'll branch out and then design another one for their own book of their own choice. So this is everything that they get. They keep everything. And then additionally, the rest of the workshop, they're going to get tons of other stuff. And so we've got tons of this kind of tape, not a roll for everybody, but plenty out there. Huge rolls of paper. We've got tons of extra cardboard. We've got extra hot glue. We've got extra materials. We've got extra foam. We have just a ton of other materials that we bought for them to use at their own disposal. But anything they use, they get to keep. Anything they make, they get to keep. And more importantly, everything in this box, they get to keep. So one thing worth noting is that they've already done one of these PDs with me. So when we did builds 1 through 3, they got another container of $100 that included paint and paintbrushes and other box cutters and all sorts of other supplies that they'll be bringing back to this PD. So these are just in addition to the material that they've already received. So as we continue to build these out, we're building this massive library of tools and equipment and materials that we can take back to the classroom. All right, guys, this is Coffee Chug. I got to finish packing. I got 20 more boxes to build out. I got a couple other things to create for the workshop. And I just wanted you to see what it is we're getting into in the unboxing of the Make Yourself into a Maker builds 4 and 5.